They're going to come out with Heelys again. I'm excited. You guys ever have Heelys growing up? Those shoes that had wheels in?
Yeah, Heelys.
Just started making them again. I just got a little alert on my phone. They're going to come out with Heelys again. I'm excited.
That's crazy.
The hottest new music all the time. Tuks FM 107.2.
All right. So, firstly, I'm speaking to David from Glass Animals. How are you today, sir?
Hello. Yeah, really good. Thank you. How are you?
No complaints. A little flustered, but nonetheless, also a little
Oh, don't
starstruck.
flustered. There's nothing to be flustered about. It's a nice day. You got the sunshine behind you. It's sunny here in London for the first time, like ever.
I can
It's
imagine
great.
it's a nice change of pace from what we used to hearing about and seeing in the UK. But yeah, obviously overcoming the starstruckness. I actually have one of you guys' songs on my library, and I was like, oh, it's that Glass Animals. The one that I have is Gooey. So this is
Oh
just
yeah,
such a hectic moment for me, just interviewing someone who I actually listen to. But
amazing.
right about now, it's about the track Heat Waves, straight off the album Dreamlands. So obviously, this is just one of the gems off of the album Dreamland. And I want you to tell me a little bit about this track, like the inspiration, the feelings, the essence. What's the story behind the song, David?
Story behind the song, it's just about missing someone. Really, it's about missing somebody and not being able to do anything about it, not being able to just go and see that person, not being able to like call them up. Yeah, it's something I think we're all kind of in at the moment with the pandemic. We can't just go see our friends all the time. We can't just go see our family. Yeah, we're all missing someone right now.
I think that's very true. And one thing that shocked me the most about the music video, I was like, how did you guys get the sun to shine that long that side? It seems like that's the funniest day in British history, but nonetheless, moving on.
So lucky. I was watching the weather as it came to shoot day. I was like, please be sunny. It said rain, 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 rain. And then like the day before the shoot, it was like, oh, it's gonna be sunny tomorrow. Yes.
Oh, look at that. But yeah, I feel like music is such a personal expression. I feel like, it differs from other art forms in that, like, there's verbalization, and then there's also, as well as articulating the feelings, there's also the instrumental aspect. And I just feel like it's literally artists bearing their hearts and souls out. So, on that same wavelength, when you close your eyes and listen to the song, what is the scene that you see besides dragging TVs through the street?
Yeah, I mean, I see that now because I've done the video. But I guess it's kind of painted, the picture is sort of painted within the lyrics of the song, but it's late at night in the summer. You got that summer breeze blowing over you, that warm air, and it just feels like it's like pushing you down memory lane. You just all these old memories are coming up in that wind. There's all these old memories, and you're thinking about how much you love this person who you can't be with anymore.
Mm. Singer, songwriter, and wordsmith. I see. And something I've also noticed about your music is that each music video is so distinct. It's literally like its own character, and they're all so quirky. And my question is this with the purpose of embodying like the essence of the song, or is the music video a totally different animal altogether? And if that is the case, then how do you merge the two?
Oh, you know what? I used to. I like when we first started out for the first album. I just didn't like. I was not a fan of music videos. I didn't like making them. I didn't like. I was never in them. I hated being in them. I
Now
hated
you're
being on it.
one of them.
Now I'm in them. Yeah, but only because I kind of have to be. Like there was no one else to make the music video because we were locked down. So I just had to. I had to do it. And I actually really enjoyed myself, and I really got into making a video that like complements the song and like kind of adds a context, especially now that there's no touring. Like touring was such a big way of like giving your music a context, and you have the set design, and you can play like music before the show, and you can kind of dress in a certain way and basically just get it all set a real tone. And I realized that we couldn't really do that in the pandemic, so the only way people are going to be really experiencing these songs is through the videos.
Videos. I like that. And I think that's, I mean, I feel like I definitely get a feel for the song after watching the music. But it's tricky because sometimes, the music video can ruin your relationship with the song if you don't like the music video, but you love the song. But I feel like, like you said, people were locked down in the pandemic. You couldn't do performances. And it was a slow year for a lot of people, but it certainly wasn't slow for Glass Animals. Between building an open source website, creating your own TV network, giving us scrumptious music videos, what would you say out of all those things showed you the best alternative outlet outside of music? Like, what was it that showed you that, if this music thing doesn't work out, hey, like, here's a plan B?
I mean, if music doesn't work out, I'm in trouble. It's pretty much all I can do. Yeah, but that open source website was so fun. It was another way to, when you do a live concert, you play your music and then people give you something back. They sing the words back to you and that gets you excited and you perform even harder and then they sing back even harder. And it's just like back and forth with your audience. And the open source website was kind of our way of doing that over the internet. So we put all the songs, like the sounds that we used to make the songs and all the Photoshop files from the artwork, and the artwork's made in this 3D program. So we put the 3D files on there and basically just asked people to make stuff, to create songs, artwork, whatever, from the parts that we use to make the music. And from that we got so much stuff, man. We got incredible remixes, like from amazing people. We got one from Diplo and we got like some from that were just so good, but from like kids, people who were like, I don't know, 12, who'd done these incredible remixes. We got paintings. Someone did this Pez dispenser with my head on it.
Crazy.
Yeah, so much stuff has come out of that website. It's amazing.
Jeez, it really does sound like it exceeded your expectations in terms of what ended up happening with it. And that's always really dope to see. And I understand that you guys have a huge international fan base with fans all over the globe. Obviously, you've performed all over Europe. You're still set to light up stages in Ireland, France, the States as well. But I want to know from you, who are the best fans? Which fans do you enjoy the most?
It's got to be South Africans, the best
fans. You don't have to say that,
We haven't been to South Africa yet, and it's so sad. It's so sad. We had it all lined up. We had plans, but then obviously the virus came. But we'll be there as soon as we can.
Listen, we receive you with welcome arms. And one more question about the song Heat Waves. So obviously the song's got a lot of moving pieces, and when you listen to it and you close your eyes, it's almost like you're transported there. It's just this mirage and this kaleidoscope of so many different moving pieces instrumentally. Being a band, how do you guys come about that process of creating a song? Like, is it from the percussion up? Is it the bass line? Is it maybe the melody, the lyrics? And I know for each group and artist it's different, so I'd love to hear how that comes to be with your case.
Yeah, for me, I start almost everything just with, I have this little guitar. It's right here. It's tiny little, like, I guess it's an acoustic Spanish guitar. It's a classical guitar, and it sounds terrible, but I use it to write on, because if you have something that sounds good when you're just singing with that little guitar, it's only going to sound better once you put like other sounds behind it. So I write everything on that. Yeah, just little guitar, and then it just kind of goes from there. So I'll have the lyrics, the melodies, and the chords, and then I'll usually I try and add a little bit of synth in there after that, some keyboards, and then drums, and then I always put big bass. I love bass. I always put big bass on things. It's my favorite.
You gotta give the song a bit of, cushion for the push, a little bit of robustness, So yeah, I would like to end it off on a slightly lighter note. I was expecting 4 of you, but nonetheless, this can still work with one person. So we're gonna do a who's most likely to. So obviously you're gonna be on behalf of Glass Animals as a whole. And just poking a bit of fun, chopping it up a bit. So I want to know from you, out of the Glass Animals crew, who is most likely to firstly start a bar brawl?
He's really tall and really skinny, and he would lose the brawl. Because he's got no muscle on him. He's just bones, really long bones, and very like if someone like if someone blew on him, he'd just fall. Yeah, he's
Oh, jeez.
it's like a piece of string. But when he has these like outbursts of like, I don't know what happens. He just goes a bit crazy. Once we had a cucumber, like a a really long cucumber in the dressing room for some reason, and I walked out of the shower and he just hit me with it over the back. It exploded everywhere. He was known for throwing pineapples against the wall, and so, yeah, he's an absolute terror sometimes.
Well, I mean, with moves like that, I don't see how he could lose the bar brawl, to be honest. But nonetheless,
Cucumber isn't much of a weapon. I don't think that's a problem.
maybe a food fight, not a bar brawl.
He might win a food fight. Yeah.
He already seems to have gotten started with familiarizing himself. But out of the Glass Animals crew, who is most likely to switch iPhone chargers intentionally?
Oh yeah, if they it's very funny. That happens a lot on tour. Some people label theirs. I think most likely to steal someone's better condition iPhone charger is probably Joe. Yeah, he likes. God, I'm dropping him in it. I hope he doesn't listen to this.
I was about to say, it sounds like you're shifting the blame a little bit. It sounds like maybe it's you and you're trying to kind of have a bit of a scapegoat.
I promise. Before every tour, right, I genuinely buy like 4 iPhone chargers and I bring them on tour just because I know as soon as I leave one in the dressing room, it's gone.
I once heard someone say iPhone chargers are like sparkling water. People just think it's okay to just take bottles out of your house and just,
I know, and I feel the same way about sparkling. I'm obsessed with sparkling water. And
What's crazy is that no one wants sparkling water, but once it's there, the bottles just seem to disappear.
oh, I love it. It's just that little tickle on the tongue. It's perfect.
But out of the Glass Animals crew, who is most likely to be the best liar?
Be the best liar. Oh God. Not me. It is me. It's me. I think it is me. I don't know. I don't think, you know what? We know each other so well that we don't really have to lie to each other anymore. I think
Anymore, that's like
we're okay with just saying the absolute hard truth to each other all the time. We're pretty good at it. We've known each other for 15 years. We're like brothers. And yeah, we don't beat around the bush anymore. We just say it like it is.
That's great to hear. Some wholesome stuff, some great mileage put on that friendship. So we can't argue with that. And last but not least, who is most likely to date 2 people at once?
Oh, that is terrible. If anyone in the band did that, I'd be really angry. I'd be really mad with them. Saying that, there have been, I'm not going to say which band members, but there has been a band member who was in an open relationship and was dating several people at once.
So we won't obviously know who the member is, but
We'll never know. We'll never know.
We'll never know. But thank you so much, Dave. It's been nothing short of a pleasure on my side. On your side, is there anything you would like to let our listener know? Any upcoming announcements? Anything that we should keep our ear open for?
Oh, we've got some new stuff coming. We've got some surprises musically, some musical surprises. And so keep your eyes peeled for that. But mainly, thank you for the support. I can't believe what's happening with this song. And you guys have been what made it happen. Thank you for doing that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dave from Glass Animals, thank you as well, sir, for taking the time